My grandfather's name is Victor Kaufman, and he lives in Portland, Oregon. In 1979, he bought a plot of land in Washington state simply because he loves nature and the views of the surrounding valley from the top of the hill. My grandpa named his land Windgarden because he loves to garden, and he looked at the scenic hilltop exposed to the wind as an expansion of his garden at home. One day in 2002, it occurred to him that the land was missing something. What it needed was trees. At the age of 77, he began planting seedlings by hand with only the help of my Uncle Ken or an occasional hired worker. His project grew, and with every year, more trees were planted. Today, there are over 7,000 trees of more than 80 different species, and he plans to plant 2,000 more seedlings this spring. When I asked my grandfather why he decided to take on such a big project, he responded with a letter. He wrote, "I think it wasn't a primary motive for me when I first thought of planting things at Windgarden, but it gives me satisfaction to think that I may be helping a little to preserve miraculous planet Earth. My trees acting as a windbreak, checking wind speed, conserving moisture, reducing soil erosion, and taking up carbon dioxide, additionally providing cover for wildlife. I believe Earth is unique. Supposedly no two snowflakes are ever alike. Are we to believe, then, that the matter flung across the universe by original impulse is going to condense at some time and place into two identical worlds? I can't prove it, but my intuition says no. People are ravenously plundering and trashing this exquisite world in a process that is not only defacing it, but may also soon leave it incapable of supporting life, human life in any event. The thought of a ruined, lifeless Earth spinning into space is unbearably sad. If my small effort should move us a nanometer back from that end, I would be gratified. Then, I am not a house cat. I crave to be outside, and I want to be active. For me, generally, the limited dimension of men's works are unsatisfying, whereas the infinite complexity of the natural world is refreshing and restorative. If I've been feeling burnt out, the fresh imprint of a fine pine tree on my sight, the patterns of its roots, trunk, limbs, and leaves, soothes and refreshes me. And if business and correspondence demand that I sit at my desk and work my head minute after minute, I must occasionally get up and walk out of the house and go about the yard and expect things that nature is doing there. After a bit, I'm refreshed enough to go back and put my nose to the grindstone. At Windgarden, it gives me joy to be on top of my hill, feeling the bracing wind whip around me and watching the clouds race across the sky. And then my heavy old legs are encouraged to step up to the rhythm of that energetic scene. To sum it up, Sarah, I don't think I deserve any credit for Windgarden. I just do what I am. Love, Grandpa.